In this video, I investigate Speechify. Speechify is a personal voice AI assistant. Speechify reads, types, and answers for you.
Hi, my name is Cliff Weitzman. I'm the founder of Speechify. I made Speechify to help me with my dyslexia and ADHD. Now, our AI helps millions of people. I hope it can help you too.
All right, so Speechify, you can listen at your own pace, snap photos, and read aloud. This could be useful for students who have LDs. I think it could be useful, especially if you have, if it is connected to maybe a tablet. That could be really useful. And let's see, I think it has some integration with Google Drive and Canva, which could be interesting. I like this podcast aspect. I think it could be useful in the classroom, especially if different students were contributing to a podcast or a debate. That would be really interesting. And it says here, best way to listen to PDFs. I often find when I read academic articles that are quite dense, that it can be quite tiring to read visually. And I have tried other forms that are very robotic, and so I think it would be nice to have a natural rhythm. Speed up your learning, adjustable reads up to 4 times. Wow. So if you are a quick reader, this could be quite useful. I am not. I don't really prefer speeding up text. I know some people do. Book lovers, there's millions of titles. Interesting. Look at that later. And we've got some reviews from different people who have given their reviews. And this is neat. Growing up, my dad would read Harry Potter to me because I couldn't do it myself. So I taught myself to code, build Speechify to read books to me. Interesting. Cool. So we have over 200 human voices, text highlighting. I like this feature right here, which features the text that you're actually reading. And let's see, speech to text for educators. Here is a great article that details the benefits for educators, how text-to-speech enhances teaching, and also how it increases accessibility with your students. I won't go through all the details here, but I think it's a great article to draw from. Interesting. Oh, and you could listen to the article. Cool. So if we wanted to hear that in 5 minutes. I like how it has the time, right? Because you're like, how much am I going to devote to actually reading this article? Could you imagine everything that we read has like a time of, oh, you're going to be spending about 2 minutes of your life reading this, or half an hour, be prepared. All right, let's try some of these things. It says try for free. Okay, let's try for free. What should we do? All right, so here I am on the Speechify Studio homepage, and it says, let's get started. So there's lots of different things that you could build, and I want to try the AI generation, and I thought it would be fun to try an AI video generator. This one was cool, but it's coming soon, so I'm going to try that. I'm going to click on there, AI video generation, and it looks like what you need to do here is to upload or drag an image, describe your ideas for your video. So I think I'm going to try that. I'm going to find an image and I will come back and describe that in just a few minutes. Here is a photo on the right of one of the Pringle can people that one of my students made for our Who Was biography project, and this is of Queen Elizabeth. And I thought it would be interesting to try to generate a video with AI, choosing an image to video. And so I actually used ChatGPT to help me come up with a prompt to generate her movement, because if you select the image to video, put your image in here, you're asked to type some text about what your character would do. And so here is the text that I wrote. Here you can see that ChatGPT sent me a polished, vivid prompt that I can paste directly into Speechify. Clearly describes my character, actions, and the vocal style you want. Generate. Oh, okay. So the user does not have sufficient entitlement to generate. And so apparently I can make AI voices and I get 600 monthly studio credits. However, if I look at how many credits I think this costs, go back to here, it costs 1,542 credits, and I only have 402. So let's try this once more. And unfortunately for this video, I will pay the $27 to try this out. And if I love it, maybe I will do it for this project with my students. If not, this was a good learning experience. All right, so unfortunately with the $27 that I paid, I wasn't able to actually use the AI video generator. I think I would have to have the annual plan upgrade. So I'm gonna go back to the home page and see what else I can do, or if there's anything I can do for free first. I would like to snap a photo and read aloud. Can we do that? Can we try it? Oh, it doesn't let me try it. Okay, interesting. I thought it said try for free. Okay, well, let's just try for free here. Let's try it out. What do I want to listen to? I would like, no, I'm not going to listen to my emails. Good grief. Okay. Let's try a document. Interesting. Continue. Continue. Turn books, PDFs, scans, emails, and more into auditory easily. What would I like to achieve? I would like to stay focused and engage. I would like to, you know what? I want to do all of these things, but I'm going to stay focused and engaged today. What device am I use to listen? I'm on my desktop currently, so I'm going to be using that. But I think it's neat that you could use a smartphone or tablet. Access your listening across mobile, desktop. Okay, cool. When do I want to listen? I'm going to be working right now. And I am going to, oh, okay, I can only use these people? Interesting. Let's listen to Cliff.
Hi, my name is Cliff Weitzman.
Yeah,
I'm the founder of Speechify.
Already.
We're
going to continue with Cliff. Good choice. Great.
Hi, my name is Cliff Weitzman. I'm the founder of Speechify. I made Speechify to help me with my dyslexia and ADHD. Now, our AI helps millions of people.
Okay,
I hope
we are at 1.1. Nice pick. Users read 18% more at this speed. Great. Okay, let's try continuing with Google. All right, so it says we can try Speechify Premium free for 7 days. Then it is $189 a year Canadian, which I feel is a little bit expensive. All right, we will try to start for free. And one-click subscribe. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so not cool. It just charged my credit card $189 for a 7-day free trial. Not cool. So I'm not a fan of that, right? Like charging you up front for a 7-day free trial. I will try it today, but and then I will cancel because I want to see if that $189 goes off of my credit card. Not cool. All right, we are going to upload a file here, browse my files, posting in a link here to a journal article. Let's submit that. He's at the bottom of the page. Okay, here we go.
Skip to main content.
Okay, let's get to the main text because this is like, let's see if we can skip over to the abstract. Actually, let's go to the introduction. Here we go.
1. Introduction. Learning disabilities affect a significant portion of the student population, creating unique barriers to academic achievement that require specialized educational interventions. Students with conditions such as dyslexia, dyscalculia, and dysgraphia face distinct cognitive, academic, and behavioral challenges that traditional teaching approaches often struggle to address effectively. Despite the availability of established intervention methods, providing truly individualized support that adapts to each student's specific learning patterns remains a persistent challenge in special education. The emergence of artificial intelligence in education has opened unprecedented possibilities for addressing these challenges.
Okay, let's see if we can change him too. Oh, look at this. Explore all Speechify voices. Let's see if we can find a Canadian voice. UK, Australia, India, Nigeria, Ireland. Where are the Canadians? Well, I mean, oh, we have French Canada. Okay. Danish. So you could listen to it in different languages, which is interesting. Let's hear Evie. She's curious. Okay, we've got Evie's voice.
Recent systematic reviews have documented AI's transformative potential across educational settings, demonstrating significant positive impacts on academic performance, personalized learning, and educational management. The democratization of sophisticated AI capabilities, particularly following the release of ChatGPT in November 2022, has accelerated the adoption of these technologies in educational contexts. Current AI applications in education.
Okay, cool. All right, so I kind of like that aspect. It doesn't sound robotic, which is good. I want to try something different. So I did that. Listening to PDFs. So now what? Here I am back in the Speechify studio. I think we'll try swap your voice. So that's going to be the next one. It says upload or record your speech, then choose a voice to transform it into. Our AI will preserve your original intonation, style, and natural pauses for a lifelong result. Upload file up to 5 minutes long. Okay, let's try this. The Willow Awards is the Saskatchewan Young Readers' Choice Awards. It's a way of bringing amazing Canadian literature to the youth of Saskatchewan, and our school has been involved with this for a few years. And here are some of the finalists that have been selected for 2025, 2026. So you can see there as you click across. One of the books that really stood out to me was The Weed Flower. And I haven't purchased the book yet, but I found it on Amazon, and it talks about it being a modern schoolyard fable about nature's magical ability to encourage imagination, play, and joy, and a dandelion's ability to always grow back. So I thought it was a cute little book. And on Amazon, you can read a sample here. So I thought I would try Speechify Studio to read that. But I also thought I would do it kind of, our school uses a version of the Masked Reader. And so you may be familiar with the Masked Singer, and I'll just give you a little clip here to kind of give you an idea of what we do. We play sort of this on our morning announcements, and the students get really excited about identifying who the masked reader is, and then hearing the book being read. So it's kind of exciting for them to listen and then identify.
Hello everyone, happy World Book Day. Now I'm going to read the blurb of my favourite book growing up shortly, and if I'm honest,
Okay, so our students can usually identify who the master reader is just by the voice. But last year, one of the teachers changed their voice to Mr. Dress Up, and I thought that was really cool. But then when I also heard about Speechify, I thought this would be an interesting way too, to mask your voice also, to make it a little bit more challenging for the students to identify who was the masked reader. So I thought we would try Speechify, the app, and I would just read that book, and we'll talk about how we go through using Speechify through. Let's go back to the sample here, and it says, and I'll just record my voice, and I'm going to record it with this free app called onlinevoicerecorder.com, and I'm going to click the button and I'm going to start recording. Okay. And I'm going to save it here into my downloads. And then I'm going to try Speechify here. I'm going to restart. I actually tried this once before. And I'm going to upload my files. All right, so you can hear it.
The Weed Flower, written by Elizabeth Davies, illustrated by Marion Fair. At first, no one noticed, no one except Sam, and she didn't tell. No one spotted the tiny flower bud sprouting.
Okay, so that's my voice there, and you've heard me. Now I'm going to select a voice. And there's a large number. I noticed most of them were from the United States. And one of the books actually was by Julia. I think it was actually, let me see if I look at right here, Julia Flett. And it had a Cree voice. And I was like, oh, that would be really cool to get actually a Cree voice that spoke for some of the words. But unfortunately, there was no Cree voices. And almost everything is from the United States. But a large number, and I was like, oh, maybe it'd be cool to have a Canadian voice too. Unfortunately, there is no Canadian voices, but let's go down here. I think I had found Felix. I thought Felix, fun voice. So we're gonna hear him.
I'm Felix, smooth, expressive, and ready to bring depth and color to your story.
All right, we're gonna use his voice, and we're going to generate the new voice. And here's Felix speaking.
The Weed Flower, written by Elizabeth Davies, illustrated by Marion Fair. At first, no one noticed, no one except Sam, and she didn't tell.
All right, or we could choose a different person. Where's Eleanor?
Hi, I'm Eleonora. Just the right pace and tone to make your words feel natural, clear, and easy to follow.
All right, let's use Eleanor. Okay, here we go. Generate new voice.
The Weed Flower, written by Elizabeth Davies, illustrated by Marion Fair. At first, no one noticed, no one except Sam, and she didn't tell. No one spotted the tiny flower bud sprouting, impossibly between the schoolyard cement and rubber tree. Only Sam lay in the dust with the sun on her back.
So I thought that would be a fun way to maybe do the Willow Awards this year. So moving forward, I think that I will try Speechify for the Willow Awards Masked Reader this year. I think that Speechify has great potential for accessibility, comprehension, multimodal learning, and for English language learners or students with ADHD. I was really excited about the PDF option where I could upload documents and have it read back to me in different voices. I think that would be really awesome. However, the financial limitations make adoption of this resource tricky. And I think it would only be worth exploring if you had a specific student need in mind, or you could access funding through school licensing, or maybe your student council would be able to afford it. So the costs and restrictions require careful consideration. Testing it revealed exciting possibility, but also practical barriers that highlight the importance of evaluating AI tools.